This is my story. Please take care of deep web. One night, I was on YouTube, watching scary videos with horror stories, when I came across a story about dark web or the dark internet. I watched the video, listening to 3 of the most frightening stories of that period on the deep web. I should have heeded the warnings and stayed away. But the next day, I downloaded Tor and the other programs needed to enter the deep web. I felt so anxious but at the same time excited, almost as if an offense was going to be committed. I wanted to find documents hidden by the government and sites that sell strange and out-of-the-ordinary things that I had heard about. I spent a lot of time clicking on the links, wasting a few hours searching around. I came across a lot of interesting sites, such as blogs with personal diaries of people made public, forums about fetishes, live streams with people who just stared at the camera, chats of all kinds weird topics, and a lot of erotic fiction with fetishes out of the ordinary. I wasn't so impressed and thought I would stop, but of course I didn't. I searched even more. Many tried to talk to me, but I ignored them. I was starting to get deeper and deeper into deep web, and I started to get even darker. Fantasies about killing people, live streams with people who muttered alone, people complaining about chats wanting to kill themselves. And I even came across a site with people who were just lying for nothing. People who didn't know they were being filmed by their webcams. I also saw myself there, and I left that site. I was starting to get bored and finally I fell asleep. The next day I did not enter, except at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I first checked my email, and saw that I received one from an unknown person. I opened it, and I saw a YouTube link attached. It was titled Untitled. I clicked on it, and I saw that it was a video with me sleeping. At that moment I realized immediately that it was from my computer's webcam. I gave a video report and I tried to find the one who posted it. I didn't find anything. I sent an email back telling them I would report them to the police and leave me alone. All they said was, "You won't have time to do it." I have to admit, that scared me a lot. I blocked that email address and ignored it all. Stupid on my part. That evening, I was constantly ringing at home, and I'm glad I didn't respond because the messages they left in my voicemail were completely disturbing. In the first message they told me my full name and address. In the second message, they said they are looking forward to meeting me. Again I blocked their number, and to be sure I closed my doors and windows in the house. That night I was on Facebook, until the doorbell rang. I looked at the viewfinder, and it was fixed there. A stranger smiling very strangely on my porch. I slowly turned back and left. I was dead from fear. Then they called me from another number, and again the message went to voicemail. But they didn't say anything this time. After all, I called the police. I had to do something. The police officers came, but it was too late anyway. I told them everything, and they told me that if it ever happens again, I will call again. Since then nothing has happened, but even today I remember with fear that strange smile and the voice on the phone. I don't want to know what they wanted from me.